You'll see along the left-hand side the classification in the upper chart, residential, commercial, industrial, personal property. What I'd like to draw your attention to is the residential and the percentage change, 10.5%. This is based on sales data, and Cheryl was able to provide me some MLS data today for North Attleboro in the last year, and this goes from January 1st of 24 through December 31st of 24. We had 191 homes go on the market. The average time on market was 24 days, and the average days to offer in that period were 14. So we had not a lot of sales per se, and I gave you some data previously on the municipal lien certificates, but when a home did sell, it sold for a higher price. We saw a number of indications that the single-family residents saw the largest increase of all of our categories at 10. I want to give your attention now and go to the chart below, that one graph below, and look at the parcel count. This is for single-family residents. It was only 15. That's not a lot of new growth that you're seeing. What you're seeing, the value being increased and driving, is based on the sales. The value, that $500 million was created by the sales, not that we added a whole plethora of subdivisions and new housing. There's a message there. The town is growing, but it's growing in value. So if you look at the balance of all three, I think North Attleboro is well positioned in the market when it comes to its tax rate. We have a very, very competitive low residential tax rate, and you have the lowest in commercial, industrial, and personal property. That would probably make you say, well, okay, why aren't we potentially seeing more commercial, industrial growth? Well, I would probably surmise to say it probably has something to do with your low rate for residential, compounded by the fact that we aren't in safe harbor. Right. So you had an increase of 13 parcels in the single-family category, $400 million in value increase. The average home in North Attleboro from 24 to 25 went up by $56,000 in value. If you went to a single rate, let's go to the next slide. I'll show you the impact on the commercial property. And I use the Emerald Square Mall as the litmus test here. So the Emerald Square Mall, and you see the overall category for commercial properties went up by $8,511,000. Rather flat, though, at an increase of 1.5% and only 2 parcels that were gained. The average assessed values only went up by $15,551. So commercial, different category from single-family residents, flat this year, but not. The lion's share of the market that you're dealing with is in the single-family residence. They have 6,900 parcels, not even close on this one. It was valued at $60 million in 25. They did not take us to the appellate tax board, and they didn't. And don't know if they will this year or not, but we'll see. But they're going to end up at a taxes of $943,200 for 25. They'll hold at $60 million in their assessment. So there was no increase based on that. If you went to the single rate, and for the commercial, industrial, and personal property, it would be 11.70. They would receive a bill $241,000 less than they're paying today. If you went to the same rate at 1.27 that you adopted last year, they would receive a $51,600 reduction in their tax bill. It's only when you get out to about 135 that you see them break even and start going into a gain. And again, what's driving this? You had a large, and the greatest number of properties at single-family residences had the greatest increase. Commercial property is flat. It's not proportional. Right? It's not the same.
So basically, no matter what we do, this is what I'm taking away from this, the residential payment is going to go up. It's just a matter of by what degree is it going to go up.
The majority of the levy in the property is made up of single-family residents. They carry the lion's share. They saw a 10% increase this year, while commercial, industrial, personal property, or the commercial, saw 1.5%. And they're only a fraction of the total of the levy.
Yeah, it seems the assessed value exponentially affects the end result in taxes more than the shift does.
I think that's fair to say.